Well, hello and welcome to this algebraic fractions, the easy way. You may not agree, but it's probably more difficult. I'm sure there are many ways of doing this, but see what you think. Now, there are 5 questions. Now, the 5th question, which is the most difficult of the 5, is in the next slide. So there are 2 slides to this exercise here. Now, the first one says x over 4 plus x over 5. And the second one says 1 over 2x plus 2 over 3x. And the third one says x plus 2 divided by 2 plus x minus 4 over 3. And the fourth one says 3 into x plus 1 minus 2 into x minus 2. Now, question number 5 is on the next slide, and that's the most difficult of the 5. Right, for the first one, x over 4 plus x over 5. If we multiply the denominators and then cross multiply with the numerators, okay, we end up with because 4 times 5 is 20, cross multiply that we get 5x plus 4x. If we now collect like terms, we got 9x over 20, and there we stop because we cannot simplify that any further. For number 2, same thing again, multiply the denominators and then cross multiply. So we end up with 6x squared for the denominator because 2x times 3x will give us 6x squared. And then 3x plus 4x will then give us 7x over 6x squared. Now the x's in the 1x in the denominator will cancel out 1x in numerator. Sorry, 1x in numerator will cancel out 1x in denominator. So we end up with 7 over 6x, and that's where we stop. Okay, now number 3, similar thing again. 2 times 3 is 6, and then cross multiply. We end up with 3 into x plus 2 there, plus 2 into x minus 4. Open up our brackets, we end up with 3x plus 6 plus 2x minus 8. If we collect like terms, we end up with 5x minus 2 over 6, and there we stop. For number 4, again, similar thing, similar procedure, and then cross multiply and cross multiply, and we end up with 3x into x minus 2 when you cross multiply there, minus 2 into x, the x plus 1 there. Okay, right. Now, when we open up one of the brackets, we end up with 3x squared minus 6x minus 2x squared plus 2x there. Okay, open up this bracket, that's how we change there. So we then end up with x squared minus 8x because 6x minus 2x, sorry, minus 6x minus 2x equals minus 8x there. Factorize the numerator, we end up with x into x minus 8 divided by x squared into x plus 1 into x minus 2. The x's will cancel out, so our answer then becomes x minus 8 divided by x into x plus 1 into x minus 2. Now for question number 5 on the next slide. Okay, now for number 5, we've got, it says write 5 over x minus 3 minus 4 into x plus 4 as a single fraction. It then goes on to say solve the equation 5 divided by x minus 3 minus 4 into x plus 4 is equal to 1 over x. First, we need to convert that to a single fraction firstly. Now here we go. And as before, if we multiply the denominators and then cross multiply as we go there, we end up with as denominator as x minus 3 times x plus 4 as denominator. When we cross multiply, we end up with 5 times x plus 4 minus 4 times x minus 3. Okay, now if we then open up our brackets for the numerator, we end up with 5x plus 20 there minus 4x plus 12, because this minus sign will affect the minus 12 there, so that will change the minus to plus there, and that's what we got there. Collect like terms, we end up with x plus 32 divided by x minus 3 into x plus 4. So that's the first part solved there. Now for the second part, now this bit, we know this bit is same as this one here, so we don't have to go through the same process again. So what we now got is x plus 32 divided by x minus 3 times x plus 4 is equal to 1 over x there. That's that one there. Right. If we then subtract 1 over x from both sides, we end up with this equation here. Right? X plus 32 divided by x minus 3 divided by x plus 4 is equal to minus 1 over x equal to 0. Again, if we cross multiply as before, if we multiply denominators and then cross multiply, we end up with this there. And finally, we get x times x plus 32, which is those two there, minus 1 times x minus 3 times x plus 4 there. Okay, and then this will be our numerator, our denominator there. Now, if we multiply both sides by x into x minus 3 into x plus 4, we end up with this here, because when you multiply that by 0, you end up with 0 there. So now, if we open up our brackets, we end up with x squared plus 32x minus x squared plus 4x minus 3x minus 12. We'll open up these brackets there. That's x there. Open up the brackets, we end up with x squared plus 32x minus x squared, because we got x squared there, and then minus x because 4x minus 3x give us x. Open up a bracket, that becomes minus x there, and that becomes plus 12 there. Now the x squareds will cancel out, so we end up with 31x plus 12 is equal to 0. If we subtract 12 from both sides, we end up with 31x equal to minus 12. And then divide both sides by 31, we end up with x is equal to minus 12 over 31. Please subscribe, and I hope all that made some sense, and hopefully see you again sometime. Bye bye now.